What's going on, coaches? Hope you guys are having an awesome week. Hope you had an awesome long weekend and are ready for this weekend. More football coming up. NFL starts this weekend. My Lions, it's their year. I promise it's coming. It's coming. Anyway, just wanted to cover some big points we have coming up. Let you guys get in on this. You'll get a video for you guys, and then I'll be sending you on to you for you to send to your community leaders. Please, please, please send that through. This is how we're communicating right now. And so if you don't hand it off to them, they don't hear about it. And so it's a vital link that you guys are playing. And so glad to be a part of this with you. And here we go. Let's roll into this. So first thing, Mastermind starts this weekend. Now, this will not be as much of a life groups push series as we once thought, but we're still going to shoot to start 15 groups. Like, that's the goal we're going to put on this, to try to start 15 out of it. So we will be in the lobby doing the same thing we did for Hope in the Dark. This weekend in particular, we'll be talking about life groups from stage. So looking to see some momentum into that, man. So if you can be here at all, please plan to be here for before or after that service that you come to. Be here to help that, and then also encourage your Hispanic Care to be there. They'll be getting the same talk on the video for them to be here, okay? So we got a little different setup, but it's going to be a typical thing where we are ready to do rapid onboardings right there, just like we learned in Hope in the Dark. It was such an awesome thing to be able to get people through the process quicker. So set up for Mastermind will be in the lobby this weekend. Be there for that. Number two. The vision time, we used to call them vision nights, but we're not doing it at night. We're doing it at the 1 o'clock this week during the 1 o'clock service. Coaches, I would love for you to be there. I would love to be able to bounce ideas off of you, to be able to say, hey, can you share me a story? If you are going to be there at the 1 o'clock service this week, let me know. Let me know quick so we can get something planned for. I know Kelly's going to be there to lead through a game. I'd love to have you other guys step in and do a part with that. But this is going to be huge for us, bringing new people on as community leaders into our team, so we can keep our structure scalable and healthy. And so that's the goal for that. It'll be at the 1 o'clock. Be sure that you are there for that. Let me know if you can be there so we can make a spot for you. It's going to be great. So that's coming up this Sunday. Okay. You guys got an invite on YouVersion, but also I believe she sent out something in GroupMe. Caroline's going to lead us through a Bible plan together. If you haven't signed up on that yet, man, this is going to be, we're excited about being able to just do this with you guys and just grow, learn, grow towards Jesus with our favorite people, you guys. And so answer that so we can get moving forward with that. That will be incredible as we move forward, rolling through that. Now, Sisters and Wildlife Prep is the last thing I want to talk about here as we go over these big points. Sisters is coming up in just about a month. Okay, it's about a month out, so we're trying to really get ahead of it. Want to put a bug in here about a few things. The planning side of it, the staff has kind of stepped in and done a little bit things different than we've done the last couple of years, which is cool, but that doesn't mean that we don't need to be a part of it. Okay, this is still a Life Groups event, so if you're passionate about decorating, if you're passionate about whatever it is that about either of those events, I want you to be a part of that. Guys, we're fixing to set a meeting for our wildlife event, which is October 22nd, and so I'll be contacting some guys in Hispanic Care for us to really plan that, make it the best, most excellent thing we can have here for our men on our campus. But one thing I want to touch on heavy is I'm going to set an expectation, and I hope that you'll go with me on this and see the value in it. I want all of our community leaders, including our coaches, to lead if you're a female, lead a sisters group for that 4 weeks. If you're a male, lead a wildlife group for that. Here's the thing. We practice what we preach, right? And so I know I'm leading a men's group from now through this entire season, and probably will lead it through going on here. I have a Wednesday morning group that I'm leading. I'm going to ask you to step in and lead a group for this series. For the 4 weeks that it is, for the material we have for whatever event that is. So make preparations for that. We're still at least a month out on Sisters, and 6 weeks, 8 weeks out for wildlife. So make preparations for that. But would love to have at that event all of our people ready to say, yeah, they're going to step in and lead this group, and we'll just help to get people connected into those groups. So asking you to step out and lead a group, okay? And so that's why I've been asking for the community leaders as well. So get ready for that. Okay, monthly meetings. We roll into that. First month, we saw great success with this. Excited to see this going to the next month. Every month, what we want to cover is relationship building, training in the calendar, knowing what's coming up, development, where we get to step in and talk development with them, with our Hispanic Care, and then the fourth thing is just feedback. What are you seeing? What can we do to help clear anything up for you? So last month looked a little different. We focused on Onboarding, taking the stigma away from onboard, make sure everybody's feeling good. Man, it was great to hear the feedback from those meetings that you guys had. September is going to be a little bit different, so we're going to focus on support for our training section of it. But what I want you to do for relationship building is I want you just to ask the question in one word, how can I be praying for you? In one word, what is that you need? Maybe it'll be wisdom, or it'll be guidance, or it'll be provision, or health, or whatever these things. This goes huge. This is just a simple question that you're going to be able to get tied in close with your Hispanic carrot. In one word, how can I be praying for you? Have that time of prayer to start out the meeting. Okay, the second thing, we're going heavy on support. Here's what we're seeing. The connection between community leaders and life group leaders has got to be strong, okay? And so we've got to know how to support those life group leaders. We've got to know that they understand completely how this whole thing works. And so we're going to go heavy in on workflow. You guys leading them through how to do workflow, but then also making sure that they are making those connections with their life group leaders. So that's going to be the biggest thing for the meeting. Now, calendar-wise, we got sisters coming up, we got wildlife coming up, and they'll hear more about that in the video from me. Okay. Third thing, when it comes to development, you guys talked last month about downloading and listening to the Leadership Podcast. Maybe go over some big thoughts from that if you get this far. Now, there's a possibility that you're going to get caught up on this and be taking it the whole time. That's totally cool. That's the win is for you guys all connecting. But talking about the Leadership Podcast and then possibly doing a Bible plan together like we're going to do. This is a cool feature that we're seeing just a lot of momentum from, just to be able to connect with each other and go through these plans together. So maybe do one with your Hispanic carrot. Say, hey, let's get together on the YouVersion Bible app and let's do a plan together. And the fourth question is just simply like, what are you struggling with? What is there anything that we need to know that we can help you grow in your role, help you win? That's the point of it. Okay. So Kelly and Rockford, I believe, are this Sunday coming up. Michelle and Rob the next Sunday. Mucio and Christy the last Sunday. If you need to change your scheduled time, just let me know and we can change that up. All right. Love you guys. I tried to make it shorter. I didn't get a whole lot shorter, but I'm trying. Love you guys. Have a great day. We will see you this weekend.